Welcome to my channel, Crown Legacy. Today we will know about the true story of Charles VI of France. He was crowned King of France at just 11 years old. Praised as a boy, feared as a man, Charles VI ruled not with strength, but with madness. This is the terrifying story of the king who set his own kingdom on fire. The year was 1380. France was still bleeding from the 100 Years' War. When Charles VI took the throne, the country was in chaos, plagued by invasions, political fights, and a broken economy. At first, Charles showed hope. He was called Charles the Beloved. He listened to wise advisors, he lowered taxes. He brought peace. But something dark was growing inside him. At age 24, everything changed. On a summer day in 1392, while riding with his knights, Charles suddenly stopped, drew his sword, and attacked his own men. He killed one. Others ran in horror. The king collapsed, shaking, unable to speak for days. It was his first breakdown, but not the last. Charles began to suffer terrifying delusions. Sometimes, he couldn't remember he was king. Other times, he believed he was made of glass, and feared he would shatter if touched. He wore reinforced clothing to protect his body. He would run from his queen. He forget his own children. He stared into space for hours, speaking to no one. The court was terrified. But no one could remove him, because he was still king. While Charles faded into madness, power slipped into other hands. His relatives and in-laws fought for control. His wife, Queen Isabeau, was accused of corruption. Two rival royal houses, the Burgundians and the Armagnacs, turned France into a battleground. England, seeing the weakness, returned to war. In 1415, the French were crushed at the Battle of Agincourt. The madness of one man had opened the gates to disaster. By the end of his reign, Charles was king in name only. He was locked away, rarely seen. Treaties were signed without him. His enemies ruled through his silence. In 1420, France signed the Treaty of Troyes, handing the crown to England after Charles's death. It was the ultimate betrayal, from his own court. Charles VI died in 1422 after 42 years on the throne. He was called Charles the Mad, a symbol of tragedy, chaos, and wasted power. His madness destroyed unity, and nearly ended France forever. But from the ashes of his rule, another figure would rise, Joan of Arc, and a chance to save what Charles had nearly lost. He wasn't a villain, he wasn't a hero. He was a broken soul wearing a crown too heavy to hold. The story of Charles VI reminds us, even the highest throne can't protect a mind on fire. For more unbelievable royal stories, madness, power, betrayal, subscribe to Crown Legacy and never miss a chapter from history's darkest corners. If one mad king could burn a kingdom to the ground, imagine what four real kings did when they returned to take theirs back. Up next on Crown Legacy, from prison to palace, the comeback kings. You won't believe who made it back to the throne.